Let's see. Hello, gamers.
Yeah, it's working.
How do you do, fellow kids? Hello, gamers. Oh no, it's echoing. Hold on a sec. Let's not do that. Alrighty. What is up, buttercups? It is real racing hours. What do you think, Tipsy Bob, who's joining me today?
I'm kind of eager for like a more official intro to this because I mean we are like legends of the commentating group.
Oh, I see how it is. Hold on a sec. Welcome to SLR Tier 2! Joining me today is Tipsy Bob!
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be back with Mr. Bance as we are effectively, yes, we are live for Tier 2 to SRL, and it is indeed Canada. We have almost a full grid, 17 drivers. Pretty good turnout for Tier 2, I have to say. I'm very pleased to see the Tier 2 does get a good showing, unlike Assetto Corsa. But yeah, so we have on the way here through to qualifying. Justin is already in P1 with a 1:08.8. That is actually a very good time. I know there are some Tier 1 guys who are still trying to get, or not necessarily trying to get to it, but are touching that or maybe getting 1:87s. So 1:88 is a very good time. I do know Justin can do 1:85s because I seen him do that in practice. So that is a very good banker lap for him. Also, if anybody in this chat knows the details for the weather, if they can... hang on, can you say my voice is a bit funny? Not great quality.
Is it not? Maybe we should get a better mic.
My mic is good. Wait, hang on a minute. I've got an idea.
By the way, we've been told to shush, so I guess we'll just have footage running the entire stream. No, Max, it's a joke. Tipsel, did you fix it? Tipsel. Nobody knows. Anyway, we're on board with the one and only green helmet Pixel.
Bands.
Yes, I can hear you. Hi.
My mic is still a bit weird.
Is it? I hear you fine. No, your mic is boosted and horrible.
Is it still boosted and horrible?
I don't know, can you... No, that's what they say in chat. Can you not listen to the stream?
Listen to myself. Pleasure.
Oh. Anyways, the cars are going around fast.
Well, look, I don't know, guys. I haven't touched my mic at all. It's the same setting, so hopefully it's better.
Mr. Damien, can you please just listen to the stream and tell me?
Hang on a minute. Bance, you have to cover for me here, right?
What an incredible task on hand. As we're on board with Mr. Falco. Let's just finish this lap. 1/10 off his best time, but you know. Ingenio's a new boy, isn't he? Did he race last week? Sorry.
Well, I've adjusted my input volume down a little bit, so it's going to be really loud.
You're quiet. You're pretty quiet for me now, actually. Hey.
You're gonna make me swear on stream.
You already have. Unacceptable. What will we do when Wimpy3 trademark hears about this?
Hang on. I don't know why it's doing that.
can hear you fine. That's all that matters. Okay.
Right, hang on a minute. I'm going to jump into the other chat here
wait.
with the guys in Discord just to see if they can hear me okay.
Okay.
And then we'll know it's your streaming.
Okay, I see how it is. Sorry, I'm doing a terrible job with the cameras here. I haven't done this in a while, if you couldn't tell. So hold on a second. Kachiga. Okay, so Ingenio and Turkey are new full-time drivers, Epic, and Nico Rosbot and Kachiga are new reserves. So, welcome on board, gentlemen. We're on board now with one of these boys, Kachiga. He's on a soft run. Let's see if he can do a fast boy lap. Oh, also smash like, guys, if the voice quality is absolutely horrendous.
Hey, Vance.
Yes?
I checked with the boys and my microphone is fine.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine as well.
So it must be somehow it's coming through your streaming feature, whatever.
Don't bloody know. Is it gonna rain or no? No, not as far as I know. I don't think it is. So, I'm lowering my own mic.
We're missing all that. Turn tipsy down on your Discord bats, says Speedy.
Oh, so you're too loud for them? Okay. Well, alright. How about this then? Okay. So Kajiga finishes his lap, didn't he? 9.3.
Right, so you turn me down then, so I'll...
I have turned you down yet.
How do I sign now, people? Am I bearable?
Nola's doing a bunch of medium runs right now, and they're not that slow.
Well, like I'm getting too distracted on my microphone issue here, so...
I know, I'm getting distracted with your issue too. Oh, now the game is too loud. Okay.
Put your game volume to 6.
Mate, it already was 6.
Yeah, it must be the streaming.
I should turn my mic up a little bit. Okay.
I mean,
Takes you down a little bit, like that. Okay.
Sit like far from the mic, if that makes it any difference.
No, don't do any changes yourself. I just, Speedy set, Speedy Gonzalez. I took my mic up a little bit, Tipsy down a little bit, game down a little bit.
Anyway.
Yes, yeah. Anyways, the cars are going fast.
The cars are going very fast. Who would have thought these cars could
One of these cars going really fast though was Tuas Sorel, nice one by the way, Clef. Right? Because he is about to start his, I know he's not actually going to start his lap, is he gonna... Oh man, I can't tell these days, I'm too old for this. He's so gonna lap on them. He's not gonna do 2, is he?
Kitty says that's good now, boys, so...
Oh, he's pitting. Okay, good. Excellent stuff
that
right there.
Right before the stream started. Anyway. Vance.
Yes.
4 minutes to go. Whom do you think is going to get the pole? Do you think Satoshi is going to secure that with an 8.5? Good time, very good time. Or will someone like Ingenio, whatever that is, and Justin, or Noel, do you think someone can jump up?
I fancy Noel for this one. What about you?
For pole?
What? Yeah, of course, for pole, my dude.
Well, anytime I've called Noel to get it, pole or a race win or a good performance or a podium, he usually does get it. Although he says he hasn't had much practice recently. Nico Rosbot is a guy I've raced a few times now recently.
Oh, yeah?
Formula 2 and Formula 1. He's a good racer. Probably doesn't have the outright pace as the top guys, but I would expect to see him a little higher. In fact, I would so much to say that in his next final run, if he does go out again, I reckon Nico Rosbot will get into the top 5. I think he would be that level.
Oh, yeah.
Also Milosh as well, or sorry, Kirst. Kirsten's got a lot of pace in him. We've seen that in previous races. You know, what did he did? He would have won. Was it what race was it? He was racing in what league? He was racing. Was it yesterday? Or I think I can't remember where he's racing. But yeah, he got. I think I can't remember where he got pole or not. But yeah, he was on for the race win. It's only for the FIA or the penalty system to drop him down. He would have got the race win. What's this? Vex, tell me you just said Genie or Jenny? Oh, Genie. Yeah. Okay. Genie. Yeah. So I've seen Genie a few times. I can't remember if he's super fast or fast, but I know Vex was telling earlier or in the Discord chat that he secured the constructors title once as him and his teammates. So I'm expecting that Genie to be pretty decent. Furious, another guy I would have thought would be a little bit higher up as well. Turkey's a new guy for me and an unknown quantity. But yeah, it's a hard one to pick. I honestly think that Satoshi has got this in the bag. Justin potentially is the only other guy I know who can do a 105 or 805. So I don't know. I'm gonna just say Satoshi will get this one.
Okay, yeah, Satoshi's a safe bet, always.
Yeah, Vex saying that the Genie is fast, but not as quite as fast as Vex. That's Mr. Vexation is a remarkably fast chap.
What's this deal with vaccinations, anyway? So, Mr. Damien, I'll have you know that I missed about 80% of the action here because I somehow got myself onto a car that wasn't on a lap or abandoning the lap. So, and hopefully I'm on a completing lap now.
Satoshi has done as I predicted, Vance, and he extended his lead with a 1.8.4, what's pretty much, you may say a 1.89, 1.85 dead, pretty much, almost. Speedy's asking, why are we watching Invalidated? No,
I assume he's going to do another one now, isn't he?
Who's that?
No.
Alright, let's run on board with him then. Yeah, so he's got 30 seconds to make it. He should make it. Yeah, so let's run on board.
I mean, he has like the lights on, so I guess it was fuel saving for the lap again. Yeah, he's doing another one.
So here we are. Well, I'll just stick with Noel then. I'll try my best to talk through it. I usually trip myself up. So anyway, with that white patch, you want to drop her on down to third gear. I would sometimes drop her into first. That's what he does to get a good bite round up the hill. And for me, I sometimes keep on missing this break point on the turn-in. It's very deceiving, this downhill point. Very easy to invalidate it, and I think he may have. Yes, the track map you can see to the right has turned red. I believe that means it's an invalidation.
Oh boy, he's done a big stinky. I've not actually had a single full qualifying lap on the stream. That's amazing. I'm too old for this.
Oh, Goofy gets it almost really sideways, and he's abandoned his lap. Who else is on a lap, Vance? Let's skip through the boys.
Oh my god, everyone's got... I'm just too old for this. I'm quite frankly too old for this.
You're just out of practice, Vance. Falco, I just got the tail end of it, seemed to be improving his lap, so he's going to jump up nicely. If we just jump on board with Falco, he's coming down this main back straight, that lovely fluorescent blue helmet. I like helmets.
Especially Pixels.
I think Pixel has been inspired by someone that he's kind of trying to steal their identity. But anyway, Falco crosses the line, and he does move improve. Wow, I did see that.
Yeah. And I was on board with that. I'm very happy.
Vance, have we got anybody else?
Well, Goofy? We might have Mr.
Hey,
Cursed.
Goofy.
No, never mind. Okay, so Mr. Cursed stays there. I think that's it, isn't it?
I think that is indeed our qualifying done. And do me a favor, Vance. Don't be spectating Pixel.
Why?
I mean, everyone knows.
Just because his helmet doesn't work.
Orange McLaren, green helmet is mine. That's mine. Anyway, I'm going to turn my game volume up a little bit because it's kind of difficult to commentate on this whenever I can hear nothing.
You need to hear all the brooms and all the cars going fast.
I like to hear the.
What the hell? Whatever.
Vance, how have we dropped to this level? We used to be like the pillars of commentating. I mean, Terra and Timo used to be so jealous of us,
I think
of
they
our
were,
talent,
yeah. I think they were.
and how we used to get the so many viewers. Like, what was it, 600 viewers one time we had? And
According to
we just-
Wimpy, yes, it was millions.
millions, yeah, 600 becomes millions.
600 million.
Yeah, 600 million people used to watch.
Guys, smash like if you were one of the 600 million people watching back in the days.
Yeah, we used to get regular people watching this and just command the community to join and watch our channels, and it has become this, Spence.
Yeah, even
We have just
yeah.
we're just a mere shadow of our former selves.
I remember when Barack Obama shook our hand the first time he watched our stream.
Exactly.
You know,
And then he did the mic drop.
I don't think he would appreciate this.
All right, so
just
we're
gotta do
gonna kick
better.
off to the race. We're gonna kick off in the race, Spence. Let's nail this one like the old day.
Okay, well the good thing is this time I will actually catch everything on stream because everything's gonna be on one screen. So I can catch all the cars going fast at the same time.
Can you give me a moment when the Formula One cars don't go fast?
When Grosjean's spitting in the pit lane, mate.
Well, I was gonna just say don't mention Williams because they don't count.
Or you.
Hey, I'm on a kind of a string of success here, Vance.
Are you?
In fact, you should be honoured to speak to me at this moment in time because I
Should I?
think statistically I'm doing better than you.
Probably, yeah, actually, that's fair.
I mean, the standings may not show it. I know Pixel strategically has put me last whenever I should be at least third last.
You're ahead of Pixel, behind Pixel?
No, I mean, how can I be behind Pixel? He doesn't
That's
even
what-
race in the same format.
Well, I mean, you made it sound like it though. Like, what do you mean he's
So Pixel's supposed to
manipulating?
be in charge of the standings, and he strategically made me last.
Ah. Well, he's strategically also taking over a week to get him done.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Vexation is asking in chat, is Kach... Oh, that's a tricky name.
Oh, stinky.
That's a tricky name. Is Kachiga...
Well, why is it a tricky name?
It's just, you know what I'm like with names, Pants.
Well, how's it a tricky name? I don't understand. I don't know what you're insinuating.
Like, I can't tell the difference between splits and splits or whatever it is, so...
Just said the same thing twice.
Exactly, that's my point.
Spilts, my dude.
There you go, spilts.
There you go. That's
Right.
probably the first and only time you'll ever say that, right?
Right, here we go. Who's calling it? You're me.
You are. Might as well.
Right. Anyway, so on board with Satoshi. And so I was the first guy to do the counting the lights out, and everyone does it. So I'm not going to do it anymore. So we are waiting for the lights to come on. Lights out and off they go. And I think Justin gets a fantastic launch off the line. He jumps the Satoshi already, and he's at risk of losing it out to Falk. Oh, and he rears! He missed his braking point, and he seems to hit the back off. Is that a bit of lag? I'm not sure. But Justin gets the move done in turn one. Further back, we have a bit of a McLaren and a bit of a Pixel. We have a McLaren and a bit of a pickle. Further back there, let me see what else is happening. Oh, and who was that goofy getting it really sideways? Justin is trying his best to try and break this little gap off from Satoshi, but Satoshi is, of course, the Tier 2 champion, and he will recover from this. Although, what's this here? Goofy is got quite of a good run on him as well. Leading the pack away, so what's happening further down the grid? And the Red Bull of the Genie is under attack from Clara in the Ferrari. On the medium tire, oh yeah, he's going wide to defend. This is going to really give him a difficult, acute angle of the ground. Is Clara going for the switchback? He can't go for the switchback, and he clips the front end off Keyboard Magnussen, who is not a handy guy to get past. Indeed.
No, that's true, yeah.
Speedy is asking for the tires, Pants. They'll be doing a team mode. Oh, and Clara goes for a late move. No, he doesn't. Clara was there.
You just did a croft there.
It's alright. my speech doesn't go quick enough to catch on when these cars going really fast. So yeah, they're asking for positions and also tires. I don't know if you can do that.
So
at
I
the
already
same
have
time.
tires on, but
So Inferno, a close gap here. Yeah, there's quite a few guys here battling up close, but Inferno. Well, no, the gap's pretty. Who else? Yeah, so Pixel is. I don't know what happened. Oh, who was that? That was the Red Bull of. No, it wasn't. That was NJJ. Yes, that was the Toro, getting really sideways. And is he going for a move on Pixel? No.
quite a gap in front here right now.
Pixel seemed to be getting into a bit of an incident at the very start of the race. I seen him getting almost sideways, so I'm sure there will be some people. Oh, and we have the Frostico. Oh, there's a massive yeet of a dive. Catches Pixel, and he will be fuming in that car all these.
Disqualified from session wrong way. That's one way to start his career on 2SRL.
As we have lost Turkey. Frostico going for another move, so Frostico's not afraid to send it.
Yeah, that's the virtual safety car. So Mr. Genie has just clapped the wall on the VSC, I believe. Yeah, that's his wing broken. Big effing chat for him there. He did a Chocho SMH. Uh-oh.
So Jeff X is saying that Justin is too much of a sweat. What's that mean, Mats?
He's too much of a sweat. He's a tryhard.
Oh, but I mean, what's wrong with that? Doesn't everybody
I know. Trying hard is good. Shows you have dedication. But you know.
Although at the same time, I don't really try that hard.
Do you want to ask me?
Hey?
Do you want to ask me, mate?
Alright, Bance, did you try hard?
Yes.
Try hard. So the DRS has been enabled. We are back up and running again. The thing I noticed about the VC, the virtual safety car, is that I don't really like it because you can actually gain a lot of time on someone. If the Renault.
Yeah, Kachiga then just almost kachowing it into the wall as Falco lags past him there.
So he loses that position to Falco, and he's in danger of losing it out to Inferno as well. Inferno is a guy. Oh, a bit of a. I don't know. Was that a weave or what was that from Goofy? I'm not really sure. But anyway, Inferno is a guy that I have commended quite a lot recently on the live chats, and if I do commentate. And just as soon as I say that, what is it about my cursor? Why is Bance? That happened whenever we used to commentate all the time. As soon as I pick on someone, they die. Basically.
Well, that was unlucky.
But that little bit of a sideways moment for Inferno has put him massively under pressure from Furious. I've raced Furious before in DMR. He's a pretty decent racer. Got a lot of pace in him. Further back, we have NJJ. Still trying to get past Pixel. Pixel in the final points position, although it is only lap 4, and he's got a good run here in the overtake mode. Pixel goes defensive. This is going to be... Pixel left that very late. He's definitely going to be in a validation, and NJJ wasn't able to capitalize, but he has got a good race line, and he does actually get the move done. So Pixel got caught out there by trying to defend a little bit too hard.
Yep, it happens though. I just noticed that Pixel has papaya orange on his helmet as well. And JJ retires from the race. Don't know what happened there. Ingenia retired from the race. What is happening here?
So we got another virtual safety car. So while we're waiting for this virtual safety car, Bance, strategies, a real geeky thing to discuss.
Two-stop, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Two-stop. In the SLR race, Kursk gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. Mr. Milosh, that is an amateur mistake.
How long before it retires?
Well, I kind of trashed the wee man, saying that 3 laps in a DNF, but he actually did really well. So
Okay.
no, I'm not. I'm going to support Milos, and I'll say no. I think he'll finish in the points today.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, strats wise, because I don't really see anybody fighting too much at the moment. Although I'm going to run on board with Inferno because I think he may be able to creep up onto the back of Falco here. Yeah, I was doing it. Oh, yeah, I was. Falco has made a massive meal into that corner. That corner is a bit of a tricky corner getting on the power. Inferno on the inside. He's got his position. Falco is not going to give it out. Someone's going to get run wide here. That got a bit hairy. And then Clara is also.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Clara on the gearbox of keyboard. Keyboard, of course, or a keyboard.
Look at the inputs, guys. Hold on, let's go on board with him. Look at those inputs.
Yeah, but Clara is running out of battery very quickly on overtake mode. And he's not going to make it. He's going to leave it too late. And Clara does. Oh, leaves it really late to break. Oh, who was that up ahead? 2 cars up ahead. Who was that? Goofy. Yeah, Goofy seems to be really struggling with the traction out of these corners. I don't know whether...
Oh, Mr. Frustaco just yeets the World of Champions a little bit there.
Oh, and Inferno and Goofy make contact. I called it. They've made contact, and Inferno is gonna. I wouldn't be surprised to see him retire. He is gonna have this a painful wait for while all these guys go past. Clef gets himself a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Canada is notorious for that. There's just a few corners that are an absolute. What word can I say? Bugger. Can I think of they're an absolute bugger for trying to get them right. I mean, for a race distance, trying to avoid penalties in Canada is quite a challenge in itself. And usually, if you can keep yourself squeaky clean but maintain a bit of pace and not get any penalties, it can serve you very well in Canada. Speedy's asking, Bance, are you trying to avoid the action?
Yes. Oh, Kachika goes into the pits there.
Whatever you do, and this is for anyone else who's going to stream, do not watch cars in the pits. It is the most uninteresting and uninformative feature to watch in any race. If people watch
You see,
cars
I didn't
getting
show it. I showed it from another cast perspective how he was going into the pits.
I know that, but I'm only just making the point that people spectating cars going into the pits to watching them get in the front wing, yes, it might be interesting to see if they picked up any damage, but it is not that interesting. I'm just having a rant. Yes, anyway, what I was trying to say earlier was I was in we've got Satoshi! Something happened to Satoshi! La 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 la. Try that again in English.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's very easy to spin there as well. You clap the wall.
Yeah, and he's got front wing damage, end plate, left front wing. Oh, and he gets the sideways again!
Oh no!
And that is how you go from P1 in pole, well, to P2, effectively before turn 1.
Yeah, that's what separates you from P1 and DNF. Little mistakes like that. This is not a forgiving track when it comes to making mistakes.
Yeah,
there are quite a lot of
unforgiving on the traction zones. Turn 1. Who are you on board with? You're on board.
I'm on board with Clef right now because
you're watching the car going into the pits.
No.
So yeah, I don't know who you're streaming, who you're watching.
Right now I'm with Mr. Two-Stroll Clef. Because they had a bit of a ding-dong battle there. But Clara up front actually is getting quite close to the top 2 guys. Has to be mentioned, Clara's in a really good position here, right here. Clara's made up 10 positions. That's crazy. Good stuff from Clara. So he's I mean, I don't know what kind of strategy Justin's gonna go for. He is 8 seconds ahead, but like Clara's, you know, at the very least P3 right now. As Justin heads into the pits as well. I'm gonna show him going into the pits just for Tipsy there. Ah yes, beautiful. Anyway, back to the chase with XX Nico Rosbot XX chasing down Tua Cyril Clara. Your work keyboard has made up to 13 positions as well. I mean, we know that's because he has, look at the inputs. He's using a keyboard. He's leading the race.
Ooh, Furious clips the wall coming out of that, what was that, turn 1, turn 2 and 3? The Vettel Hamilton wall. Yeah, whenever I was in the SLR race...
Oh, Clara makes a mistake there, tapped the wall a little bit. That's gonna give Nico Rosbot a good chance.
Yeah. Oh, and he blocks up.
Yeah, the pressure is real.
Yeah, like I said, I have raced Nico. Good racer. I actually find him very clean with a lot of pace. So he's not the kind of guy that goes for dives. Yeah, that's a nice clean move. Yeah, I do commend a lot of Nico's driving ability. Well, from what I've seen recently, smart driver, picks his moments, doesn't do any yeeting. Definitely one to watch as he improves as these races and season goes on.
By the way, guys in chat, I was referring to Mr. Keyboard using the keyboard, not Mr. Nico Rosbot. I don't think. I think he's on a wheel. I mean, I think that's what he said. He might be. He's probably on the controller. Looks like it anyway.
Who?
Well, Nico Rosbot.
I just watched the steering wheel. Yeah, let me see.
No, it's not a keyboard.
His inputs are a bit bizarre in terms of the steering. These little corrections, although yeah, it doesn't look like keyboard. Looks more like controller.
Mr. Pixel though in P12, he's on the charge on the soft tire. 2 hot runners in front of him. He should, on paper, be by far the fastest car at the moment on track. And he sure as hell is faster than Frost Taco right now. So Frost obviously aiming to go to the end now.
So, yeah, I've been trying to say it since lap 1, for flip's sake. Whenever I was in the SLR race, getting shown how slow I am by those extreme legends. I completely messed up my qualifying. I started, I think it was third last. And Copy was ahead of me. And we both started on the mediums. Oh, virtual safety car. Safety car.
Why is it the virtual one always? God damn it.
Give us a safety car. Give us a full safety car, please.
I wish it was possible to just... is it possible to deactivate VSC? I hope it is.
Probably not.
I hate VSCs, man.
I hate
Frost
them too.
Taco has died. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Frosto. I mean, I'd rather have a full safety car or nothing at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
I think virtual safety cars are literally pointless, honestly.
Yeah, anyway, Copy started second last in that race beside me, and he was carving through the field, and I was just kind of using him as he was passing people. I took that opportunity, but eventually he took off. But his strategy went from second last to first in SLR Tier 1 in Canada, and I believe he did it was either a medium, soft, medium, or I think it was a medium, soft, medium he done, and yeah, he bossed it. Meanwhile, my advice would be to anyone, unless you know better, if you're going to race Canada online, avoid the hards. That's my little nugget of information.
Ooh.
Avoid the hards. What's Justin they're saying?
Yeah, I'm already on him. The closest thing to him, his teammate. Justin's still a bit away from Nico Rosbot, but Mr. Furious is quite close to Falco.
Jen saying that the hards were fine yesterday, but I find in Canada they were notoriously slow. Well, notoriously slow is a wrong figure of speech. But they were just incredibly slow. Or maybe it was just me. I think it's probably just me.
Mr. Justin, not quite in the arse of Mr. Rosbot just yet. It is gonna be very soon. Mr. Pixel getting 3-second time penalty. Oh, he's closing that gap fast.
Yeah. So let's talk. Let's bring up a topic that doesn't cause issues. Assists.
Oh,
I know Justin uses ABS, but does he use traction? Oh, I think he does. Oh, he gets it.
oh yeah, that's what we want to see. A good yeet or two. Yeah, makes it past him with ease. Using the tyre advantage to his, well, advantage.
This will be an interesting battle now, Bance, watching Justin on the keyboard, because keyboard kind of reminds me of myself in terms of the defending.
The
Just
inputs.
what do you mean the inputs? I have a way. You're trying to say I drive. Anyway, he kind of prides himself on his defense, and I would be the same. And Justin is kind of the guy that doesn't hang around when he goes for his moves. Although I suppose whenever you're on much older tires, there's not much really to defend.
Yeah, he did just press that one button that made his car go really fast, and it went past Keyboard Magnussen before the corner. So that's his position right there. And he's probably not going to have a tough time building a gap now, is he?
See, it's just a shame the keyboard uses a keyboard, because he's usually, when you watch his races, he's kind of forced into running really deep into races, and taking the compound that lasts the longest for him, because of course the increased tire wear.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always, well, most of the time it doesn't really favor him that well. I would love it, and I know many people have suggested or mentioned it before, that they would just love to see him on a wheel. Just get a wheel, keyboard.
That stuff just costs money, dude.
We'll get a pad then. I mean, Speedy shows people how you do it in the pad.
I mean, I do find it kind of strange how, yeah, he doesn't have a pad. But, Satoshi leaves. He's given up on that one.
The keyboard
Camera
into the pit.
God damn it. Hello, FOM. Probably still not doing a much worse job than FOM in real life, though, let's be honest.
Speedy's very demanding of you today, Bance.
Yeah, he is. It's probably for the best.
He demands the best. Speedy's cracking, says Kitty.
I hope that pops up on stream what Hagrid just wrote. Please do. Yeah, it does. Nice.
Yes. Okay, Speedy, I will. Yeah, Speedy's asking if I stream more in the future. Yeah, what I would like to say, because people might pick it up, I'm a little bit off as well, maybe missing some of the action as well. As anyone who is in the know, I don't really do this anymore, so I'm kind of out of it. I'm not up to speed anymore, but yeah, I'm doing my best.
I mean, I wasn't meant to stream either. Timo bailed on me. I stopped broadcasting races a very long time ago, but
I think it's Sean Bans, isn't it?
Yeah, it really has. I'm really not good at this anymore, I mean,
Were you ever? Sorry.
Anyway, Pixel's going on an overtake on no one to squeeze at each other a little bit there. The Quentin Tarantino of F1 stream. Oh no! Pixel gets completely destroyed. We need to post-process feet in there, and then it's a real Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah, a baby girl asks in chat, what's your favorite F1 driver? I think is it rude to correct people's grammar? I think it is.
I think it is, yeah. We should appreciate the question more than anything.
Okay, I appreciate the question. Who is your favorite F1 driver, fans?
My favorite Formula 1 driver, Timo Braun.
Oh, very good. Well, I would say for me, it would probably be Speedy, as Minos retires 18 laps later than I expected.
Yeah, I guess so. Mr. Keyboard, look at what he's doing. Yeah, apart from his inputs, he's I think he's gonna try and just stick with Clara now because there's that huge. Oh no, migrating host.
Oh no!
Wait, did Milos?
That was Milos!
Yeah. Milos has a very small brain.
He's just done a Toto!
He has a very, very small brain.
So anyone who's not figured out what's happened here, Kirst was the host of the lobby. He left. He left Vance.
Yeah, that's just amazing, isn't it?
I mean, I didn't think anyone could be... Well, we learned from Toto.
Yeah, we thought we did, you know, we thought we did.
I guess Kirst didn't get the memo. Milos, if you have a chance, son, I would like an explanation live on air. I can't believe I just...
Yeah, Kitsune is right. Restart Uplay.
Oh, Keyboard's going for a move on Clara.
Yeah. And he's doing it very soon. Oh, Clara. Yeah, I don't think Clara wants to play that game with him. But Clara should be the one really investing himself in creating that gap, you know. That's for him to do now. I don't think he's gonna be slower than Keyboard. What's that?
Selassie says, now to SRL Clef from Argentina, it's the host.
Wait, is he really? He might as well be with the way this game works. You got a 3-second time penalty, so let's see if he leaves too.
Yeah, so everybody's kind of just running their own little race at the moment and just scrolling through them. Well, and Nico is close to Goofy, and who else? We've got Clara. Well, Keyboard is slowly eking that gap a little bit bigger.
Yeah, but Clara's just saving battery right now.
Yeah, Clara is also just dropped out of DRS.
Yeah, I think he will have it just about.
Yeah, he will.
No, I don't know. Will he? Yeah. He will.
Yeah.
Nico,
watch Nico. Nico's going for a move on Goofy. Goofy is lagging everywhere. Nico gets the move done. Oh, someone's taking it to brake boards. Yeah, Goofy is lagging big time. Hugo saying that look at Clara's car.
Oh yeah, it is proven. Oh no, he has a pedal issue. GP2 pedals, GP2.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody picked up that.
Wait, picked what?
I said something I shouldn't, but I didn't mean to say. I said look at Clara's, and then I said it's something else. Yeah, so look at Clara's throttle. Slashy says Clara's throttle is grooving. Let me see. I think I'll check out Clara's throttle.
All right.
Oh yeah. So is that an issue with Clara, or is that just the game?
No, that's an issue with Clara. I think with the pedals. That's a big yikes. Sorry.
Almost heaven.
West Virginia.
Blue Ridge Mountain.
Shenandoah River.
Life is old there. Older than the trees. Younger than the mountain.
On the night of trees.
Country,
take me home
to the place
I belong. West Virginia.
Are we going to run on board more than one car?
Hey,
no.
Why did you DNF? I mean, why did you leave the server?
He left the channel already. I don't think he has any claim for anything, considering not only he DNF, but he also left the game as the host when he rage quit.
Yeah, Terran makes a good point there, that Clara's suffering the same thing that he had.
No, he's not actually, because Mr. Pixel, the guy with the cool green helmet, he actually gifted him his pedals.
Wait, what?
He gifted him his pedals.
Pixel gifted whose pedals?
he gifted Terra his pedals
Oh.
when
That
he
was
bought new
very
ones. So he gave him his old set.
So Terra is now accepting hand downs.
Yeah, because this lazy bum couldn't be bothered just tuning his pedals, you know?
But 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 Terra is a Mr. Oxfordian. The money should be like, flowing out of every orifice.
I mean, he also can't figure out apparently how to take one of the plates off the pedals. So, you know.
Hey, Vance, here's a question for you, and anyone in the lobby, in the chat, right? Because there's, well, keyboard, hang on, is it? Yeah. So keyboard is slowly squeezing up on Furious here, and he will get the DRS band, so if you're going to make sure you run on board with
I've been on them for a little bit, yeah.
So let's just stay on board with this before I make my observation. An observation I actually made about 10 minutes before this stream went up. So he gets the DRS flick open. He's not gonna be, it's gonna be too late, don't do it, keyboard. Oh, and Furious comes into the pits.
Don't do it.
That gifts keyboard the P2. He's actually, doing on a good shout here for a good finish. He's well up on, well, he's not well up on keyboard Nico, but he's a reasonable gap on Nico, and then of course Falco as well. And if Falco is able to squeeze up with those fresh mediums on Nico, that's going to drop Nico off the back of keyboard with defending from Falco. Keyboard might just get himself a P2.
Yeah, it looks like he's set for it though, for sure. I mean, he's going to have to fight for it, but he's definitely, he has a shot at it. That's for sure.
Also, if I can just make that my little observation, right? I believe this is a family-friendly show, so I'm not going to suggest or say anything. I'm only just going to point people's eyes in the direction of a certain thing on the McLaren. All right? So, Vance, if you can just do an onboard in the McLaren. Okay. Do you see the halo? Do you see the stand on the halo touching the bodywork?
Right.
Do you see the bottom of the stand?
Right.
That interesting shape.
Right.
So whenever I race, I have the halo removed. So it's just got that shape driving around the car, and it's a bit distracting.
All right, I see how it is.
Anyway. Falco is indeed, as I mentioned earlier, closing up. Goofy Goober gets himself a 3-second time.
Wow, why is it called Goofy Goober for you?
Or Goofy Goober. He's actually called ! Goofy ++ *** Goober.
For me, it's called Kachiga.
He's called Goofy Goober for me.
I think he changed his nickname at some point today.
Well, Goofy Goober is right in the DRS zone of Nico, and he has P2 up ahead as well. He will be eyeing that up. So Falco in the overtake mode flicks on the DRS. Nico instantly defends. Not much he could do there. Goofy Goober had a better run. A lot of these guys are exploring the outer limits of that final chicane and seem to be getting away with it somehow. I'm doing the big thinkies. How are they doing that? Because I know if I even just think about even one tire over that white line, it just gives me like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be very precise about that. There's definitely a technique to it, and it's worth so much time as well. This is a truck with very small margins and time gain, but yeah, there are some very important tricks you got to perfect in order to really get fast around in race pace.
Yeah, so penalties are going to play a humongous factor in the end of this race.
Yeah, you want to have a look at that now, just to see how we're doing with like the top 5.
Alrighty.
I mean, not really the top 5. I mean, Justin, you can kind of leave because he's going on to soft tires now. So how long is the pit exit? Hold on, let's see what the difference will be.
About 20 seconds. You need about 20 seconds about that.
So he will still have a 5-second lead then, won't he?
Roughly. I could be mistaken on that. Let's see.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh, not even. Yeah, just over 5 seconds. Yeah. So that's a pretty secure for him. Although 10 laps, well, was it 9 laps on the softs? Yeah, I suppose they can do that. What they usually get about lap 7, 8, you would normally put on your on the start. So yeah, they should indeed take him to the end. But Falco, I'll look at the penalty section feature in a moment. But yeah, keyboard locking up, struggling on those hards. 5-second time penalty for Pixel. Speeding in the pit lane, he will have an abundance of penalties. As Falco is indeed having a little look, and keyboard says,
Oh
no,
boy.
not happening. Falco has to take the escape route, and he what would be the word?
Oh, yikes!
Oh! I just heard a big yeet from on the back of Falco. What happened there? Did he not see Nico or what?
Friendly reminder that he was there.
So has Falco or Nico got any damage? No, he doesn't seem to have any.
I don't think so, no.
So we have got a proper fight here, Bounce.
Yeah, we do. I mean, 2, 3, and 4 are really, in this together right now.
Noel actually might even end up with a P3 because if these guys take each other out.
Yeah. But Noel has to pit again, doesn't he?
Who?
No.
Yeah, he may. Well, he probably will have to pit. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty much certain he'll have to pit. Oh my god, Pixel man.
Aye, Pixel grooving.
Yeah, these guys, I don't know how much longer they can run this close to each other.
Probably for the rest of the race, I think. It's the DRS is just enough to cover for the tyre disadvantage between them.
Yeah, but keyboard's biggest enemy is, of course, these lockups.
Oh, Mr. Clef has died.
Safety car! Safety car!
Oh!
We have the safety car.
It is about to vibe.
Yeah, when this race is about to kick off. So we're going to see the people darting into the pits. This is going to help Noel bang into the pits, get himself a fresh set of probably softs. And it's going to be almost like a featured or an F2 sprint race as keyboard does indeed dart into the pits. Falco must be putting his track position over a fresh set. What do the guys think in chat about that? So he's going to have what? He's still going to have reasonably decent mediums. I know one time I was in a race and I had reasonably fresh mediums. Or mediums, reasonably fresh mediums, and I decided to stay out on the safety car because I thought my tires are pretty fresh. I think I might have been China actually. My tires are pretty fresh. People are going to dive into the pits for a fresh set. I'm going to prioritize race position, which I thought would be the right decision to do, but I didn't anticipate that people would be switching to the softs, and I ended up getting absolutely swamped with these guys in softs. So I think that's probably is going to happen to Falco. He really should have come in with keyboard there and pitted. So yeah, he's going to get P2 anyway on race position, but he'll not be able to keep up with Justin. And then of course you'll have keyboard and Nico on the back of him as well. Yeah, this is potentially an error for Falco not coming in when he had the chance.
Yeah, probably. But hard to say. It's easy to say in hindsight. But I don't know if he. Yeah. No, he's made up his mind.
Oh yeah, well he's committed now. He didn't come in that first time, so that's him committed. He's now got keyboard and raw spot behind him. What's Goofy doing? Goofy, of course, has left it too late. Noel did indeed pit as well. So Noel and Clara and Furious all on fresh softs. Goofy and Falco, I think, could well be the big losers here on this restart. Depends really on how long a safety car stays out, really. But yeah, man, this is going to get really, really, really juicy in these last couple of laps. Falco will be sitting here thinking, safety car, stay out, stay out, stay out. And everyone else will be saying, stay in, stay in.
Yeah.
Or sorry, come in, come in.
Yeah, I don't see how Falco is thinking he can hold on. Oh. God damn. But gonna be tricky for him, that's for sure.
Of course, some people might think that the safety car does not come in until all cars have made up, but that is not the way it works.
Oh yeah, that would be so broken.
It doesn't wait for everyone. So Inferno, when they say within the best of his ability, catch up with this group, because I think after this, he's going to run out for one more lap. I think the safety car will come in at the end of lap 30. So we're going to have a 5-lap sprint to the finish. Suddenly, Justin's lead is not guaranteed anymore.
Nope, it really isn't. It, yeah, that didn't really go his way, I think, but he still has the pace. I don't think he really has a lot to, going on with penalties, so...
Oh, good shout, actually. I'll quickly check. Yeah, Justin doesn't even have a warning, so that's actually really impressive.
Speedy says check pins, please. Yeah, we're on it. Oh, Mr.
Yeah,
Damon is rather.
I'm just checking the penalty, Speedy. So Justin doesn't. Oh, he does. He has one warning. Justin has two warnings actually. Sorry. Yeah. Justin has 2 warnings. No penalties from what I can see. Yeah, so he's on the limit really for getting any penalties. So he may well pick up a penalty with these guys.
Yeah, safety car in. Sorry, yeah.
So here we go. Safety car is indeed coming in at the end of lap 30. So here we go, guys. We're going to have pretty much, 4 laps really of flat out racing.
Gaming.
Of gaming, yes. And I think, I'm going to call it. I don't think Justin's going to get the race win here. So the safety car is in and off. We are away again. Justin is now got 4 laps to defend this lead. I think he should be able to defend it within reason if Falco can hold these guys up behind him.
Yeah, that's his main benefit right now. I mean, Falco's going to be his meat shield here for a little bit.
Yeah, these guys are.
We have a yellow flag. Sorry for. Oh, Noel made a mistake or, had a collision with someone at the start there, so he's already. Oh no! That's this race effectively over. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, and Falco coming under massive pressure here by Keyboard. Keyboard is desperate to get this move done as quickly as he can, not to let Justin get away, and Justin is indeed getting away. He's up to 1.3 seconds already. Keyboard will look for the dive, and he goes for.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way Falco can think or hope to achieve a defense. Yeah.
Yeah, but Falco gets a good run off out of the exit there, so they're going to go side by side. Falco is not going to give Keyboard an inch, but I don't think Keyboard's going to yield. Keyboard will not yield. He wants this. He needs this. Oh, and there's a bit of a contact.
Yeah. I don't know how nobody died then, but that's a huge step back there for Keyboard.
But really now, the only guys who can do anything really will be Nico, although Keyboard did recover well and he's still on the back of these guys. Everyone else is dropping off. So Justin is getting away with this. He's 3 seconds already.
Oh, Nico makes a mistake there. Keyboard is definitely going to try and see if he can make something happen here, I think. No, he's not actually. He's going to wait up for a little bit.
Yeah, Justin is... I think he's just done enough now in that opening, 2 laps?
Yeah,
1 lap?
Not even, just 1 lap. Jensen says it in chat as well. He's going to drive away 3 seconds anyway with those softs, and he's already 3 seconds away in just a lap. So, yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, Falco basically is pretty much coming to some degree to the rescue of Justin to secure this race win for him.
Yeah, that's right.
Falco's getting a really good run out of these corners.
Yeah, maybe he had a lot of confidence in that. Maybe that's why he decided to, you know, try at least to make
The
something work here.
keyboard going for a move on Nico.
Ooh!
This is a Renault battle, teammate on teammate. No, it's not actually. What am I looking at? Sorry.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at Nico and Goofy, sorry.
Oh! Kachiga there with the nice slide there in the background. He held it though. Very beautiful indeed.
Yeah, Clara's looking pretty nice here on the back of Goofy. Really trying to reel him in.
Yeah, we're gonna stick on board with Clara for a little bit here.
Ooh, Furious also having a little look there as well.
Oh boy, a keyboard there on Falco, right up his gearbox. But he's running out of ERS too, but he's gotta just try everything he can to just make it work here. Keyboard really needs this position, and Falco does not want to give it up for anything. Falco's still in there. He's still in there.
So, Justin is indeed going to win this race. It's the battle for P2 and 3 at the moment. Where is Nico? Nico is also on the back of Falco. So Falco is not only trying to get that position back, but also defend from Nico. I would expect Nico to catch up with him here on the DRS with those better, fresher softs. Yeah, but look at this drive Falco gets out of the X's. How does he do? What is it? Is it TC or something? No, generally is it? He's getting a mega drive off out of these corners.
Well, let's have a look at his inputs.
Hard to tell.
I don't know. In any case, he's doing well. Really keeping those tires in check, honestly. I was expecting him to drop off much faster than that.
Clara does get the move done on Goofy or Kachiga. And I think Clara will keep that place as we are on the final lap of round, 7, Canada?
That's right.
In the Tier 2 division. Justin looking pretty tidy up at the head there with 6 seconds of a lead. The safety car did not hinder his
a little boop there from Mr. Furious. Oh, that's going to be his wing, I think. I saw a lot of oversteer there. Yeah, that's his end plate gone. Oh, that's the other side gone. See you later. Furious getting that drag reduction in there, you know, as a preparation for the final straight.
So, but the battle to watch here, Bance, is Falco as we're coming on to the final DRS zone. Oh, and Keyboard locks up! Keyboard locks up, and Falco gets a nice tight line on it, but will he be close enough for the DRS? He has plenty of battery, flicks it in the overtake mode, DRS, and this is going to be a mega launch of a mega dive. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it.
Impossible, impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a close finish if I've ever seen one. But, Falco drops back on penalties.
Now we watch the penalty feature. Yeah, so Keyboard gets that P2. Nico jumps Falco into P3. Falco and Clara does indeed keep that position that Clara took off Goofy for a P5. That's a great result for Clara. And we're just waiting on Inferno and Noel. But yes, Justin does indeed take the race win. And he was looking pretty good for the race win pretty much most of the race. Safety car came out, didn't hinder him one iota. And he gets the race win in this Tier 2 race in Canada. Congratulations to Justin.
Yeah, very good from him. Also, though, Nico Rosbot for his first showing. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, without repeating myself, I've said a few times, I do rate him. He's a very, very good driver, very clean driver. Smart driver too. Doesn't really go for a real deep lunge or a dive. He picks his moments, and yeah, I think it was Monza whenever I was battling him in the F2 and I fought him for almost the entire sprint race. Good racer, I do rate him, and I think that these races, the more we see of him, the better he's just going to get.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
Let's look at those penalties, man. Look at that.
Yeah, Pixel Man with 20 seconds.
Jesus Christ, yeah. 6 penalties.
But Justin is our race winner, and he also gets the fastest lap, so maximum points for Justin in Canada. And congratulations to, look at that. Keyboard Magnussen up, was it P15 he started, up to P2. I mean, there are quite a lot of mega races there, Clara, as well. And who was the other guy? Falco, I think he started P10 up to P3. It is at this moment, Bance, that we need to pick our driver of the day.
Oh man, I mean, we both know, I think, who deserved that the most. Pretty dominating performance, but I'll let you go first.
Well, you're going to say Justin because you said that dominating performance. I'm expecting, yes.
Well, anyways, so... oh, I got disconnected.
Honorable mention, I think. I don't know, if you want to give it to Justin, fair enough. That's no problem. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, dominated.
Who do you want to give it to?
I think Keyboard definitely a big shout.
Yeah. How many positions did he make up, that guy? I think 14 or 13, right?
Well, he started in P15 and he finished P2.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I mean, it's not always about the guy that gets up these amazing positions, because you can have one guy that maybe makes 2 positions but just does a fantastic race, a great strategy, as we've seen Timo did in Timo and Kirsch did recently in the SLR race.
But that's always how I mean, it was basically cheating, wasn't it? Because I used to get so many driver of the days in SLR in Tier 1, but that's only because I would like have such a poor qualifying, right? So just like a really bad qualifying, and then I would obviously be faster in the race because, you know, my qualifying was terrible. And then people would look at that and be like, oh, he got so many overtakes that race. Boom, driver of the day.
Yeah, I kind of am the same in that respect. In that respect, my qualifying pace has just never been there, man. As you know, since season 1, just qualifying has always been an issue with me. I mean, I can see guys doing a really good qualifying time, and I'm like, or I even send messages to you saying, I can beat that. I've beat that time. I should be like top 6, 7, whatever, top 10 anyway in qualifying, but I never am. It must be, I don't know whether it's just some kind of psychological thing, but I never recover or get a good result in qualifying. So I have it all to do in my races. But yeah, are we giving any interviews?
Up to you. I mean, I think we should pull in Mr. Justin and have a wee chat with him.
Tara says in the chat, the Tier 1 driver, today's race is dry. Is that for real?
Yeah, we do a bit of a coin flip always. One side of the coin is clear, the other one is dynamic, because obviously the rain probability in F1 2019 is quite unrealistic, so we use that to kind of make the probability smaller. Let's put it that way.
Okay, that's good. Would you like to bring in Mr. Justin, that racer?
Why don't you do that? I'm on the stream.
Yeah, because I don't have any of my rights.
What do you mean? You have the commentator rights. You should be able to move them in.
I can't even move into the commentator channel.
Do you not have the commentator role?
No. Who would have thought it? You took it off me.
How? I didn't take it off you. Did you have it in the first place?
Yes. What do you mean, did I have it in the first place? What do you mean?
Evidently not, Damien.
Of course I had it.
Anyways, hello, Mr. Justin.
Hello.
Hello, Justin. Hello. Forgive me, but we're having a little bit of a domestic argument here.
I hear that.
He lost.
Anyway, yes, so we were discussing on the stream about our driver of the day, and it was kind of a toss-up between Keyboard Magnussen and yourself. And I think, Bance, we settled for Justin, didn't we? Yes.
Well, no, you know, when you brought that up, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to yeet that one to Keyboard. Right in front of Justin, I'm sorry, but like, I was voting for you, and it's really close, but at the same time, I don't know if you saw what your boy Keyboard did as well.
Can I persuade you?
Oh, how?
Okay, listen.
Before the safety car,
Okay.
I forgot how many. I was like 24 seconds ahead of keyboard
That's true.
the whole time, and then
That's
I
true.
boxed, and I was 8 seconds gaining every single lap.
That's
And
true.
even after the safety car restart, I managed to gain, I think it was 6 seconds ahead of keyboard.
Usually
Yeah.
I find Justin the most persuasive means of persuasion would be
Oh god.
money.
Oh, yes.
Well, what were you thinking I was going to say
Nothing.
about it?
Anyways, so
What were you thinking I was gonna say
Mr.
about it?
Tipsy, the ball is in your court. You decide who is driver of the day.
See, Justin did a fantastic performance with the pole. No, he didn't get pole. Sorry, he P2. But with the launch off the line to get the P1 off Satoshi turn 1, and didn't ever look like he was going to give it up. He was just extending and extending and extending.
Yes, sir.
Then the safety car came out, and I thought, oh, this could put his race win in doubt because he's going to have some fast boys behind him on fresher softs. Of course, Falco did come into play a lot there and covering that off. And then, of course, Justin just took off. So for that, I think it is worthy of driver of the day. However, there is the small issue of a Mr. Keyboard Magnussen starting in P15 and finishing P2 on a keyboard. On a keyboard.
He did do the one stop though. We all did the 2 stop, so keep that in mind.
It's a hard one.
But Keyboard does kind of have to run a different strategy than everyone else because he does have a bit of a tire
and the
disadvantage.
hards are rubbish in Canada. I don't know, man.
Do you want to decide when I'm not here? It might be easier.
No, it's all right. It's more brutal if we do it
Public
when you're
humiliation is fun. Let's keep it okay.
We're just gonna have to do like a Max Verstappen. Wait till he gets to the winners' lounge and then yeet him out.
Oh, okay. I see.
I think.
Wait.
Keyboard.
So Keyboard Magnussen is the driver of the day, guys. What an amazing race.
Anyway,
Mr. Justin, tell us what happened.
Yes, tell us about your race, man.
Well, qualifying, I was really, even if it was P2, I was really disappointed myself because I knew I could do better. And off the launch, I don't know what happened. It was either me or Satoshi who either had a good or a bad start, but either way, managed to get P1 to cover the inside line. So it was a heck of a launch for me, I guess. And then pulling away every single lap, no DRS, trying to manage ERS and fuel as much as I could. The safety car at the end kind of got me worried because I saw that they pretty much all boxed for new softs. And when I saw, I forgot who it was, stayed out on the mediums, I knew he'd be my shield in a way. So that worked out in the end and I managed to pull away and P1, so happy days, 2 in a row.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we were just saying on the during the stream, whenever the Falco and Keyboard were fighting really, really hard, and then the safety car came out, and that's whenever I was shouting, time to pit, guys, time to pit. But whenever I seen Keyboard coming in and Falco stayed out, I did question it. I thought, he's maybe missed a trick there. He's basically putting track position over better tires. But then whenever I seen him behind you, we did call that as well. He is effectively shielding you from the potential attack from behind. It would have been nice, I think, for us watching and everyone else watching that if Falco had have put on the softs, and then it would have been a flat-out race to the end. But take nothing away from you, Justin. Yes, you didn't capitalize in qualifying, but you did the best possible result you could get was P2, and then as soon as the race, the lights went out, you just got that position and you ran away with it, man. So thoroughly deserved that race win. You definitely were the better overall driver on the grid today. So congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Although in saying that, I don't know how much more we can talk here because apparently the Tier 1 lobby is up.
Yes, it is time to call it quits. As always, Tier 2. Short little interviews. I don't think there's anyone else really lined up at the moment, though, anyways. Falco says it was no assist, by the way, Bance.
Congratulations. Here, listen to me clap my table.
There you go. He clapped his table for you. That is everything, I think, for the stream, Mr. Damien. You have any last words to share with the stream?
Just that I have been practicing Canada so much that I have even timed This is no joke. I have even timed how long it takes for my car to get out. As soon as I said drive out, how long it takes for my car to leave my pit box until I exit the pit lane. 20, I don't know how, 27 seconds.
Oh,
That is
God.
how detailed I have timed this, and my best lap so far, I think, in private racing is a 185.
Are you looking forward to P12 then?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right then. Well, that's all we have time for today. So, well, today not really. We'll see you guys again in 13 minutes.
Gamers.
So,
Thank you. for
sit
having
tight
me.
and watch cars go fast in just a little bit. Bye-bye.
But
Bye.
oh no, wait, don't
What?
sign off yet.
What?
Because I'm gonna stream my race live if anyone is interested, because nobody will be. But anyway, if you want to see the live action from the race,
Nice
check out
plug.
my stream.
Nice plug. Anyway, keep it in mind, he is streaming as well. Alright. See you for the Broom Broom in 30 minutes, gamers. Bye-bye.
Bye.